Hello, and today we will be making homemade orange and date muffins. So, for this recipe, we will be needing 2 chopped oranges, a 1/4 cup of fresh squeezed orange juice, 1/2 cup of dried dates, 1 egg, an 1/8 cup of butter, plus a tablespoon. One cup of white flour plus a 1/4 cup. We'll also need a 1/4 cup of flaxseed flour, which, in case you didn't know, is ground flaxseed. We also need 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Hello. As Alex stated earlier, you'll need all these different ingredients, but you'll also need some tools, such as this blender, this muffin tin, this muffin pan liner, this spatula, this large spoon, and a bowl.
Alright, now that we've got all of the ingredients and all of the tools sorted out, we need to preheat the oven. So, we're going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Now that we have all of our ingredients and tools sorted out, the most important step of all is washing our hands. Hello, and welcome back to the tutorial on how to make muffins. Now that we've washed our hands, we'll be ready to use the ingredients. So, first, we need to take the lid off of the blender. Then, we're going to add in our oranges, our dried dates, our butter, our orange juice, and our egg. Now, when cracking the egg, you have to be careful not to get any eggshell in the blender. Now, you put the lid back on. Now, you puree all the ingredients together. Now that we've got all of our ingredients in our blender, we're going to puree them all together, or until it's really smooth. So, you have to hold down the lid just to make sure it doesn't fly off. Now, you're going to want to take short breaks in between segments of blending, just to make sure it gets really smooth.
Now that we blended our ingredients and pureed them until they're smooth, now we take the white flour, the flaxseed flour, the baking soda, and the baking powder, and we pour them into the bowl. Now we mix them until they're all combined well, using the large spoon.
Now, welcome back to the tutorial on how to make muffins. Now that we've mixed all of our dry ingredients together, we can now add the wet ingredients into the bowl. So, we're going to take off the lid minutes. Not all of it will come out, so we'll have to use our handy dandy spatula to get all of it out. You have to make sure you get all of the mixture out. Cut. Alright, now we've got our wet beans. Now we're going to mix them together by scooping up the dry ingredients and putting them on top of the wet. Like so. Now, you have to be careful with this step. You don't want to overmix. Otherwise, the muffins won't turn out as well. Just gotta make sure you get them together, but not too much. Now, we put one muffin pan liner into each hole of the baking pan. Alright, now we've got our batter and our muffin tin liners. Now, we have to put the batter on the muffin tin liners. So, you don't want to overfill these. So you just want to get them about roughly 3/4 full. Now, don't be afraid to use your hands to get the batter out. Sometimes it can get a little sticky. Now that we put the batter in the tin, we're going to be putting the tin in the oven. Now, this part is very hot, so you might want adults' help or at least supervision. Now we're going to close the oven up, and we're going to leave the muffins in the oven for 17 minutes. Now that the muffins are ready, we're going to take the muffins out of the oven. Now, the oven's going to be really hot, so you might want adult help with this part.